Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising. Welcome to your November 2024 predictions. What does Gemini need to know for November 2024, please? Gemini, it's an energy of knowing the right time and place for something. And basically, what the guys are saying is there can be the wrong place and the wrong time, or it's not always the right time for something. Now, this is kind of going to go a couple of different ways, Gemini. One is the timing for something that you desire is off right now. Look to your signs and synchronicities in your external environment to understand the timing that is meant for you. And Gemini, when you learn your human design, all you need to know actually is your type to understand your strategy around what you're meant to do and when you're meant to do it from a timing perspective. So you may want to look into that. But realizing that there's a right place and right time, it almost feels like, Gemini, you're bringing something up to somebody and it's just like totally like out of pocket, totally like random to the other person. They're like, why are you talking to me about this now? It could be something that happened a long time ago, Gemini, and you're just now addressing it, or it's something that you guys are just totally on different frequencies altogether, and so the other person's a little bit confused. So Gemini, please only take this if it resonates, and let me know in the comments below if it does. But remember, we're all on our own unique journeys, and nobody has our exact energy, Gemini, and so it's always going to be different for everybody. The messages will always resonate differently for each of you. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for November 2024, please? Accidents happen, mistakes happen. Gemini, it feels perhaps separate from this first message, but it could tie back. It's almost like it's like a accident around maybe feelings, somebody else's feelings, mistakes, somebody's kind of not standing in alignment or something. It's a really tricky energy. On one hand, it feels very tangible, but on the other hand, it feels very like feeling oriented, very energetic, and it's really hard for me to pin down. So I'm just going to let you take it if it resonates, Gemini, and I'm going to leave that message. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for November 2024, please? Okay, Gemini, now it's kind of making more sense. So they just said to me that some of you out there are really pushing for something, and it's like by pushing and pushing and pushing for whatever this is, you're almost slowing down the manifestation. Now, this goes for any single manifestation and anybody listening to this message. It is so vital that your thoughts, your speech, your emotions, and your actions are in alignment. And so the second that you start to feel like you're pushing with too much human effort is the second that you're out of alignment in your spirituality and your manifesting power. And so that is why you should learn your energy so you're actually aware and aware enough to notice when you are actually out of alignment, because it's this feeling like, almost like, I hate to say this, Gemini, but it's like a nagging feeling, and it's like it's becoming kind of annoying for whoever, either for you or if there's somebody else involved. And so it's like, if you were to just kind of let it up a little bit, like let it go really, and like let's move on. I just have this feeling of like, like the somebody's listening to you and they're like, and it's almost like a kid being reprimanded by the parent, but it's like for the same thing over and over and over, and it's just so exhausting, Gemini. I think it would be best for both of you in the month of November to just let it go already. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for November 2024, please? Radical, quantum leaping, quick change, all kind of came through simultaneously, like boom, 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 back to back. It's almost like a radical jump, like a radical change. Now we could bring it back to these first messages. If you were to release whatever this is that's kind of been a broken record, it would be quite a radical change for your environment. Remembering, Gemini, that if you continuously just copy and paste the past into your next day, all you're doing is putting yourself in a stuck wheel, energetically speaking. You cannot look at today at the exact same way that you looked at yesterday and expect something new to happen in your life. And so if you were to let it go, if you were to look at the day with fresh eyes each and every single day, find something new in your environment. Now, you might have to use some visualization techniques. You might have to get a little delulu for this so that it does create. But that's part of manifesting, is the visualization component, and realizing that if you are copying and pasting yesterday, you're just going to continuously get yesterday, the next day, and the next day, and the next day. This is what we call a stuck loop. Let's avoid that in November, Gemini. It is time to get off this wheel and really transition into a new trajectory of life. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for November 2024, please? please. Oh, Gemini. Okay, so it's like the pot calling the kettle black. It's the energy of hypocrisy. For some of you, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Gemini, you can't like walk around talking the talk but not also walking the walk, and that's kind of what it feels like. And it really, this feels very relationship, this whole message relationship related. Now it could be with a partner, a love relationship, it could be with a friend, with a parent, it could be so many different relationships, a coworker, a boss, whatever. But it's almost like if you're gonna talk it, you better walk it. And if you don't walk it, it's pretty annoying. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know? Maybe we can switch the message, something a little bit more uplifting in November 2024. However, Gemini, just recognize I don't bring these messages up. First, I only channel what comes through. Secondly, I don't view challenges as challenges in life. I view them as opportunities for your soul's evolution and growth. That is the whole point of a challenge, is to learn a lesson and grow. It's not to be stuck in the challenge. And so you could really take this message to heart in the month of November and really change your life. You can make serious impact, a big new wave of life for you and those that you love. So please, take it to heart, but don't take it so seriously, right? Allow yourself to expand and grow out of this. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for November 2024, please? Gemini, okay, well, I asked for a more positive message, and I literally just got like the light shining down on you, like sunshine is shining into your window, and it's like, ah. And it really is like an energy of, if you were to just, find this awareness and stop the spiraling, you would really transcend very quickly, Gemini. You have the potential in you already. You would transcend very quickly into a new frequency that is full of love. It's full of ease. It's full of effortlessness and beauty. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for November 2024, please? I just saw some of you guys like dancing in like a line dance, or like at a wedding doing like a dance that's like in a line, like line dancing, or a dance that has a specific dance to it. I don't know why Cotton Eye Joe came on, so maybe you guys are some of you are going to like a rodeo or something like that, but it's like linking arms and kind of bouncing around in a very happy and joyful way. Thank you. Gemini, what a message for November 2024. Please only take it if it resonates. Leave the rest behind, remembering we're all on our own unique journeys. And Gemini, if you are working on yourself and you are working on clearing out past hurt and past karma and all those powerful things, I am so proud of you. It really takes a lot of courage. It takes bravery and commitment to transcend into new frequencies and to make new choices that are for your long-term benefit. And I promise you, Gemini, that once you learn your lessons, you will transcend into a frequency full of wealth and health and happiness and ease and prosperity and all those beautiful things. Gemini, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube lets you know when I upload new content, and also when I go live Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time at 9 a.m. And lastly, Gemini, get your Know Thyself birth chart report today. Recognizing Gemini, that as you learn your energy, you actually understand how to use it to manifest your best reality, and realizing that there is no one-size-fits-all manifesting formula for a single soul on this planet, because you are so unique. You are the only person with your